back to Monica's Place. I can't believe Christmas is just around the corner. I'm going to show you how to make some great gift card holders. A great wrapping solution for those quick gift cards we like to give out at Christmas time. For the first project, all you require is an invitation-sized envelope. I want you to open the envelope with the flap up and find the middle. So what I'd like you to do is to fold each end in to the middle. So you're going to have something that looks like this. And then we're just going to simply fold our flap down like so. Now I'd like you to open it all up. We're going to take a snowflake rubber stamp or whatever Christmas rubber stamp that you have. And we're going to emboss blue snowflakes all over this envelope. I'm using this clear embossing ink. You can use any kind you want. Versamark works really well too. And we'll get that there. Now I'm going to take my blue embossing powder and sprinkle it all over these snowflakes. And remembering to put your embossing powder right back into the container. Once you've got your embossing powder all over your envelope, you're going to go ahead and take your embossing gun, heat it up, and watch the snowflakes come to life. Now I'm going to take a little flour. I already have applied some Marvy Ushida just glitter pin onto the little dots just to give it some extra bling. And I also have a royal blue snowflake brad that I'm going to poke right through the middle. Going to need a hole punch just to punch a little hole in for the brad. I've made a hole for my flower right in the middle of the top of the envelope. We're going to make sure that the ribbon catches the flap around the front like so. Add some more adhesive on the back and just trim it. To finish it off, I'm just going to take a little tiny piece of ribbon and just tie it up with a bow. For this one, we're going to make this really neat little Santa one. It has a bit of a masculine feel, and the closure is really great because it's closed with a magnet, although you can't see the magnet anywhere, and there's ample space inside to write a greeting or a message to the recipient. This is leftover Cosmo Cricut paper that I had from past episode. I'd like you to cut this 4 1/4 inches by 10 inches. You're going to then fold it right sides together and then fold up back to the middle. You're going to end up with what kind of looks like a W. Next, you're going to go to the back side here and you're going to add a little strip of adhesive just along 3 sides. The other side, of course, is the folded top part here. So we're gluing that like that. So what you're going to end up with is this, the glued piece, and this. Next, you're going to take a square hole punch and you're going to put it as close to the edge as you can get and then just punch. I'm going to go ahead and do that on the other side as well. So you should have something that looks like that. Then you're going to take your circle punch and punch that out, like so. So it's easy to get your card in and out. To decorate the outside, we're going to take the Santa and use a contrasting piece of Cosmo Cricut and just ink him down. Now I'm going to take these really fun velvet puff pens by Marvy Ushida. They are so much fun. They're called puffy velvet and they look like this. They must be shook well before you use them. And to take out the black, and I'm just going to follow on the outline of this image. There. You're now going to take the Marvy Ushida heating tool and heat this up until it puffs, and you will get a velvety image. This is just the coolest thing because it becomes velvet right before your eyes. Okay, so we've cut our Santa out, and now we're going to just ink around with some black ink. He is all ready to go on to the front. But before we do that, I want to add the magnets. These little magnets are the coolest thing. They're from Basic Gray, and they come with a positive and a negative. So you're going to need one of each. And what you're going to want to do is add a strip of adhesive down the side of one of the openings. Put down the positive magnet. We're going to hide our magnet with the matching piece of scrap paper. Just stick it right on top of our magnet. And then we're going to place this beautiful lace trim from the November Savvy and Sassy kit. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on this inside flap here. And the last thing we have to do is just glue our Santa on the front. There. And we have this velvety textured gift card enclosure with a magnet closure. The very last one I'm going to show you is this cute little gift tag, and this can hang on the tree. First thing you're going to do is take an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and cut it in half vertically. Fold it in half, and then take any tag that you have as a template, trace it around, and cut it out. You're going to end up with a piece that looks something like this, with a fold along the bottom. I'd like to take a piece of printed paper and glue it on the back side here of your tag. So that will be on your inside like that. Now take some coordinating printed paper and glue it on the front of this piece. So you have a piece that looks like this. Next, you're going to take your circle punch and run that down the middle of the striped piece and just punch halfway down. So you have a piece that looks something like that. Next, you're going to apply a strip of adhesive down the sides only, not around the top, just along the sides. And you're left with something that looks like this. Next, we're going to take a piece of that polka dotted piece that we had, and we're just going to tear a piece off the top and tear a little piece off the bottom and glue that right on the front like so. Next, I'm going to take this really pretty red ribbon, again from that same Savvy and Sassy Christmas kit. So I'm just simply going to poke the brad through just for a little decorative element, open it up, and then take some glue, adhesive, run a strip right along that torn piece, lay down my ribbon, and I have something that looks like this. Very last thing I'm going to do is take a little loop, take my stapler, I even put green staples in it, and staple this on for a handle, and there you have another great holder for a gift card. So I hope you try out some of these techniques, or maybe come up with some of your own and really wow your friends this Christmas when you give them a gift card. See you next time.